Hi everyone, Matt Titcomb here. Today we're going to take a look at the new CMMC processes and the process requirements the DoD contractors, their subcontractors, and everyone else that supports them will have to be compliant with. So let's jump in. The DoD's Cybersecurity Maturity Model Certification, CMMC, is based on Carnegie Mellon University's Software Engineering Institute's Capability Maturity Model Integration. There are various models that the SEI has developed based on software development, information security, IT, etc. As you can see in the slide, they plan on developing this process in a generic initial approach that could apply realistically to any organization from IT, information security, or simply manufacturing. The overall goal, though, is to move the organization at that level 1 initial capability from chaos to being ordered. They want repeatability, whereas everything at level 1 right now is ad hoc. And once you get to level 5, things have become defined, optimized, and managed. That only occurs with repeatable processes. In order to do that, organizations have to move past what is an unknown, wild west process that IT tends to love to do, to a monitored, mature process. The other thing that happens as IT, information security, and the business at whole goes through this is things move from a reactive posture to a proactive. You've already thought through what you need to do and you're ready to execute. Likewise, as the company matures, you will move from individual level actions to company-wide pre-planned actions. So as we look at the CMMC Level 1 process requirement, in the objective, the key thing here to remember is you're responsible for performing the specified practices. Likewise, there is not a maturity process associated to Level 1. So at CMMC Level 2, we have our first maturity level process to establish a policy that includes domain name. Now that is all 17 domain names. They're looking for mapping across all 17 domain names. In this case, you're required to establish policies to guide that implementation. When we look at the next maturity level process, you're required to document the CMMC practices to implement that policy we just published up above it. Now, the key thing here to look at is it enables those individuals to perform those practices in a repeatable manner. Ad hoc practices will always exist. Some things will still be done on pen and paper. That's okay. But the key thing here, if it can be done repeated, you need to document it. Likewise, when it comes to documenting those processes, you need to be practicing them. That is what the auditor is going to come in and look at and evaluate. Jumping on to level 3, you're required to resource the plan that implements the policies, that documents the practices, and has you practicing them. This is very much going to overlap with your standard system security plan, but they are going to be looking for resourcing. Are you training your people? And have you involved your stakeholders, i.e. your executive leadership team? This is not something you can leave at just the IT level. Level 4 is now going to require you to review and measure practices for effectiveness. Key performance indicators, key performance measures, expected results, capabilities, capacity planning, all those things are things that you're going to have to measure. Likewise, they're going to be looking for you to take corrective action when necessary. That means setting up thresholds for when something needs to be evaluated and corrected. When something needs to be corrected, you need to be informing your higher level management, your executive leadership team, on the status of issues on a recurring basis. We recommend standing up an IT steering group that is made up of your executives and/or their executive level representatives that are updated, preferably monthly. Quarterly is okay, but they need to know what is going on. That will be one of the things that I can expect that you'll be evaluated against in performance of this process requirement. Level 5 now requires you to standardize and optimize across your entire organization. This is not a process that you can just simply say, this is only going to apply to this business unit and I don't have to do this anywhere else. They want this done everywhere when you're at level 5. Granted, we're talking a small percentage of contractors at this point in time, but it's still a great goal to be going for. So what do you need to do? We need to build your policies. Once you've built your policies, you need to define all of your repeatable processes and document them. Some of these are going to come out as plans. And you're going to need to document plans like incident response plans, maybe a business continuity plan, etc. Document standards related to that. And then build and resource that plan. As you go forward, start gathering metrics and continuously improve. Here's the bottom line. If you think you have time to wait because CMMC right now looks like it really won't roll out across all of DoD until 2021, you're wrong. There is a lot of work to do in just building and documenting your proof of compliance in order to get ready to be certified and accredited for 2021, let alone implementing all the changes that need to occur before 2021. If you have any more questions or need information about the CMMC, please feel free to visit our website at peakinfosec.com, the OSD website, the CMMC accreditation body, or feel free to contact us at info@peakinfosec.com. Thanks again, and until next time, out.